Okay, I just want to remind everybody that all council meetings will be audio and video taped. They'll be shown on the Township of Ocean's Community Cable Channel, Channel 22 on Verizon Fios, and Channel 77 on Cablevision. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Napolitani?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Fisher?
Here.
Councilmember Zachara?
Here.
And Talarico?
Here.
The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied. A copy of the annual notice was sent to the Asbury Park Press and the Coaster, posted in Town Hall, and filed in the office of the municipal clerk on December 18th, 2025. I'm going to actually let Tommy, Julie, you don't mind?
And Dave is on the phone too.
Okay, oh yeah, Dave, you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
All right, thanks for calling in, man, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Julia, I'm gonna go to Tommy first because he wants to give a quick OEM update on the storm that's impending starting late Saturday into Sunday, Monday. So,
Okay.
Tommy, it's all you, baby.
So I just want to emphasize to everybody that the township has been working hard on getting prepared for this storm. I've attended a couple of meetings with DPW so far, and we're working on, and they are working really, really hard to get their plans in place to get this. We haven't seen a storm like this in quite some time. And the other problem is, of course, is that some of the staff has never seen a storm like this ever.
Okay.
So they're going to be learning on the fly. So if we get, like, the National Weather Service is now predicting 12 to 18, WeatherWorks is predicting 5 to 10. If you listen to News 12, I'm sorry, they're telling you it's going to be less because there's going to be more mixing. It's all over the place. So all I'm asking is that people be patient. On Sunday, when there's football on, just stay home. Give these guys a chance to plow these roads because they don't need to have to deal with everything else. They're going to be working really hard. We need to make sure that they get their rest and all that stuff is done. Police have been modifying their schedules. I've been talking to the fire departments. I've been talking to MedStar to make sure that they're taken care of. And also like I said, we're making sure that we have places for these people to rest. And what was the last thing I was going to bring up? That was the biggest things.
Tommy,
Yes.
can we, with MedStar, we'll have an ambulance in town?
MedStar is going to be stationed at Station 2 for the duration of the storm.
Good.
And I'm going to work with DPW so that we'll have somebody here in the EOC. Hopefully, if we know something of an EMS call, we can get a plow, make sure that the road is plowed for them so that they can get where they need to be. So we're working all through that all kind of stuff.
Safe to say that we would want to go off of the morning run as closer, because right now we're still, significant amount of time out before we can even come close to a prediction.
Well, tomorrow morning we'll see the next set of predictions.
Yeah.
Today is the first day that they've given us any. The National Weather Service tends not to give snowfall predictions until 3 days out. So this is the first day that they've given us something. And to be quite honest with you, it's on the higher end than I thought it was going to be. But there's a caveat there that there could be mixing with rain and freezing rain, which of course adds its own set of complications. Also remember that after this storm goes through, it is going to get cold, super cold. So we need to be aware from everybody's perspective that, take care, check on your neighbors, whatever, make sure that they're taken care of. We're ready to open up a warming center if necessary. So we've been setting up for those contingencies, and I think we're ready. And we'll see what Mother Nature throws at us.
All right, that sounds great. I mean, I honestly really don't think we're gonna know the prediction until we get a little into probably Saturday.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
And we're still trying to figure out, when people are going to get called in and stuff like that, and we won't know that until we get closer.
I've reviewed 5 of the weather, from my own business and stuff, and I'm amazed at how all over the place they
Yes.
are. I mean, I've seen exactly what you just said, mixing along the shore, rain, sleet, we might get 3 inches. Now that I just got the 12 to 18. So it really is very, very confusing right now until they actually can pinpoint the numbers that'll ultimately come in here.
And if there's anything I can do to stress again, is once again, please to the residents, be patient. These guys have got a lot of work to do, they've got a lot of snow to plow, if it comes down the way it does. They have a very methodical process of doing the primaries and the secondaries and then getting into the neighborhoods. But if the snow comes down on Sunday like they say it's going to in the beginning, they're gonna have a tough time keeping up with the primaries and the secondaries. So forget about neighborhoods for a while.
You're talking at some point in the morning, they're looking at 1 to 2 inches per hour. It's
Correct.
very difficult to keep up on it. As a matter of fact, there might be a point where they have to shut these guys down for a little bit, which I do with my guys if it gets too dangerous out there and you can't see. So again, I will definitely reiterate what you're saying, Tommy, that people please stay off the roads. Let the guys get the roads cleared up. Again, the main ones will be done first, secondary, so please listen to our OEM director.
And don't start calling the town and saying my road's not plowed yet. They're gonna get to everything. Don't worry, they will get to it. If it gets to 12 inches, it's gonna be tough because 12 inches of, the snow plows, not so much the snow plows, but the pickups they use, they're not, they're not equipped that well to handle a 12-inch snowfall, so they have to do some other stuff. We're gonna work through it, and everybody. What we talked about this morning is everybody stays safe. Everybody goes home at the end of the day. If the snow doesn't get plowed exactly the time you want it to get plowed, oh well, that's life. We're just gonna make sure that everybody is safe and everybody goes home.
And the other issue is the fact that if we do get that amount of snowfall, it is difficult to move, but it's also a lot of it. So they need to actually get in there and move it, which is technically snow removal. So it's a lot more difficult once you get over the 12 to 14 inch range. Believe me, it's not easy.
The good news, it's not 2010 again.
Right.
Okay, so that, take it for what that's worth. Just so you know, the township is having a all hands meeting tomorrow just to make sure everybody's on board and everybody's got their stuff together. And there'll be a bunch of advisories that come out over Everbridge and social media and everything else. Keep off the, if you live on a snow road, make sure that you're on the side of the road you're supposed to be on and not the other side. If you have stuff out in the road like a basketball hoop or a skate ramp, get that off the road. We need to have these roads clear so that these guys can do the plowing.
And if you can park on your driveway, please get the
Yes.
car off the road. We need to get the roads cleared so that there's space.
Exactly. So you'll see some more information tomorrow. Of course, if we start to get issues with power outages and whatever, then we're gonna have to start, people are gonna have to worry about using their generators and don't use generators in garages and all that stuff, so, working on it.
Any
Okay.
questions? Tommy?
For the warming center, if we do get to that point, where would that be and how would the residents find out where the
Social
place is
media,
located? And
Social media, Everbridge, all the normal ways that we send stuff out. It's gonna be the West Park Rec Center for now.
Okay.
And I will be trying to get some sort of people to help me out to staff that.
Okay. I mean, I'd be willing to
Okay.
help out with that.
Just to be clear, the rec gym as opposed to the rec center?
No, the rec center.
Rec center, okay.
They're
Okay.
with the senior center. and all
Got it,
that, so.
thank you.
It's not designed for somebody to sleep or whatever, it's just designed for them to get in there, get warmed up, get their phones charged, all that neat
Okay.
stuff, and, okay?
Where would they go if they did need a place to stay?
Then we're gonna have to start working on shelters, and
Okay.
I have to work with the county to do that.
Okay.
Because we don't have shelters in town, we have reception centers where we bring people in to be received, and then we send them to shelters. As far as I know right now, there is no plans to open any shelters.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Tom, appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Tom.
Good luck, Tom.
Be safe out there. Let us know if you need
This
anything.
live
Adrenaline rush.
Julia, you're on. Let's give you the hot seat.
Hi,
over
you
there.
come in.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Hello, good evening,
Because you'll be on
everyone.
TV, you gotta smile.
How's everyone doing?
Nice to see you.
Likewise.
Julia's Sermont,
I am Valenti.
Valenti will be giving an environmental commission update. Thank
Yes.
you, Julia. Appreciate you
Good
being here.
evening. I'm sure most of you remember I brought Grace Ann up to speed today. I approached you guys a few months ago in regards to a need to change the land development ordinance due to the fee schedule we had in there. So we've finally submitted a final revision to you all to review. I'm sure you've had a chance to look at it by now. Basically, that change is just mirroring exactly how we have the residential ordinance. So the 350 for developers will now be required a minimum of 750. That's what's been required with the residents. That's what should be required for the developers. So if you have any questions in regards to what was provided, I'm here to answer them, and hopefully we can get this finalized and future projects can be followed by this new fee schedule with our developers.
Any other plans moving forward with environmental commission
Yeah,
for the
so
26th year?
we do have a few ordinances we would like to come into play. Ken and I spoke briefly in regards to the different zones in town, how a specific, R2 in Winnemassa doesn't match up to an R2 in Wayside that's an acre versus, a
Right.
40 by 50 lot. So we're trying to work out how trees coming down, what the requirement is, because the larger lot gets the short end of the stick.
I've said this for 3 years now, that the way that our tree ordinance is written is completely not right.
So Ken said, this was most important to us.
The fee schedule.
The fee schedule,
Yeah.
let's, get the money rolling in, that, baby steps, right? And that is something we touched upon, and we would like to 2026 have that in front of you guys next.
Exactly what you said about the lot size. When you go out to Wayside, where they're 150 by 150, and you go over to Winnemassa, and you got a 50 by 100, as a smaller lot. They're, the smaller lots are under the same thing that we are out in Wayside with the bigger lots. So we're under that same rule, and I think that we need to look into that. Maybe consider the canopy as the standard bearer. Want to look at what trees give you the best canopy, because I'm going to make the assumption that that's basically what we're looking for here is canopy space.
Yeah, absolutely, shade.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that will be on our 2026.
Cool. Other than that, what else for environmental commission do you
I
need?
just had
from
one
us?
question. So these fees are in line with other towns? Is that,
So it's actually based on the New Jersey standards of
Okay.
arborists.
all right, I just didn't want to make sure we were
Yeah.
not trend-setting here.
We're pretty much always, I'm sure I can, mirroring what the surrounding towns are doing.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, Julie, I apologize.
No,
You
no,
said
go.
we're in line with what was the word you used?
The New Jersey standards of arborists.
Arborist. Okay,
Yes,
got it.
sorry.
Sorry, no, my bad, I didn't hear it, thank you.
I forgot to ask you this before. In other towns, do they also have the developers and the residents as the same, or do they have the developers as more?
That's a good question. It's probably per town. If you have a specific town in mind, I'm
Terry,
happy to
from a
look
legal
it up.
standpoint, it's problematic if you have different fee rates for developers and residents. I mean, you're not supposed to treat them differently, but it impacts developers more generally because they're usually taking down more trees than a resident might take down one or two. But if a resident has a lot and takes down 5, a developer has a lot and takes down 5, you can't say, oh, you're a developer, we're going to charge you more. The courts will say that's.
Because we've been charging the residents more,
Well,
right?
no, and that's
So that's why I
obviously
just
wrong
asked.
too.
Yeah, so that's,
And that's been going on for many, many years, from what I heard,
Yeah, I heard that too. I
1990.
didn't
so
know that.
moving
Yeah.
forward now.
Should not have.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Okay.
it's great that you did that and your team.
I have to, the
Yeah.
EC, definitely.
So thank you for that. It makes things more equitable.
Thanks. So I guess we can get this written into our ordinance and we'll have an appendix change.
Mhm.
Awesome. All right, thanks, guys.
Any other
Thank
questions
you.
for Julie?
Dare I ask how goes the tree planting plan?
Oh, we talked about that too.
So since I am not the chair, I would love them to be, here to update and give you guys,
Do you have any information to share?
other than what you guys, the outcome of the last meeting, that
Yeah.
you were provided 118-page CMPF with, we laid out where we would like general areas
When
of
did
where
we get
trees
this?
to
See,
go.
I said I don't remember that.
I didn't see anything.
It was
Yeah.
sent- it was
Okay,
sent
so
to
it's
you.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It was sent to you at
Off the
last
top of
meeting.
my head,
At the December 29th meeting.
I
It was
did
sent to you.
Because there was
Okay.
a 26-page one.
just
but
because I do just wanted to stay focused on the ordinance change tonight, but I'm happy to touch upon
No,
it.
if I
If,
didn't, go ahead. Grace.
Well, Julie, if you don't have the
Resend it.
information for the tree,
yeah,
I mean,
I truly don't, I don't wanna,
Yeah.
No, that's fine. If you had an update, that'd be great. If not, this came from you, Jess?
Mhm. Before
Well, the next
December
meeting though
29th.
is the first
Well,
week
what did Patty
of
say?
February on
Yes.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So we'll know more about
Yeah, so
all
we're-
of this then.
Yeah, so
That's why
we're,
we-
the EC is
Hold
meeting
on.
on the
Said we
fifth.
done by the
You guys are
31st.
meeting the fifth too, is that the same like overlap that we had?
Believe so.
We voted on
Okay.
it already?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
the
so,
tree
if you're able to join us that evening.
I absolutely will.
That would
Whatever
be
that management
wonderful.
plan was.
Again, the shade
night you
tree
went after
touches
Patty?
upon it more so.
Where was that?
Okay.
We're meeting on, you said February 5th?
Yeah,
That
we're
was-
not.
No, we're
That was-
12th
Vote
and
on it.
26th.
Well,
Okay,
okay.
good to know. Okay,
No, that
great.
was
Okay,
not the
so I'll still
planting
come
plan.
Yeah.
That was
I-
at the, that was just the.
Okay, got it, got it, got it.
You have my email, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
emailed you
Correct.
today.
Okay.
Oh, you did? Okay, I
With
didn't
the
see.
promise, like
Wasn't
breakdown, like
planted.
what pages to look for in that huge
Perfect.
document.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a very
Just
nice
so, like,
meeting
you know,
with you today. It was great.
Likewise.
No, I'm looking right at it. Okay, that's different than what I, okay.
Great thing.
Sorry. We're having a
Okay,
sidecar
5,
conversation.
6, 7, 8, 9, I think those pages like touch upon the generalized areas off the top of my head. Flood prone areas, the watersheds, Whale Pond Brook, along those lines. And then, yeah, of course, we're happy to discuss that further at another time and on as an agenda item. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay
Have a
safe.
nice
Thanks,
weekend.
everyone stay warm, even though
Thanks,
today was so nice I didn't bring a coat.
Thank you.
Yeah, that 35 degrees feels great, doesn't it?
Well, it's like 49 right now.
Yeah, it was 40, it was like close to
Just
50.
here for moral support. Yeah.
Ed, do you have anything
Nice
for,
meeting.
The only thing I'd add is there's not enough information. I haven't looked at it, and I haven't even talked to Julie about it yet. But in all the crazy news at the end of the last 2 weeks, I don't know if you saw that the packed reel rules came out that are going to change flood management in New Jersey. So we'll have to be taking a look at that. You guys are going to have to take a look at that. We're going to have to take a look at it, and it's probably going to tweak some of our ordinances in
and
town.
do you guys get access to what potential stormwater mitigation grants are out there for the municipalities?
Probably look at like Anjac. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Anjax and Sustainable Jersey send stuff around, but
Do they?
it's not.
And while we are here, I guess I will give you a full EC update. So we
Go ahead,
participated
Ashley.
in the Seine, in the Greek church on West Park Avenue. We participated in their environmental fair this past Sunday.
Okay.
And I met the EC chair from Shrewsbury. I met someone from Eatontown. It was just great to speak to them and kind of toss ideas around. And we're actually going to do a general area of ECs, hopefully to have meetings just to see what everyone's doing in neighboring towns. So besides from getting out there and meeting our residents in Ocean that belong to that church, we networked with other ECs. So
Right.
we all are on the same page.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
along with the stormwater management, the Field Lake Commission is having a workshop 6:30 on February, whatever the next meeting is.
Who?
The Field Lake Commission, and it's gonna be a workshop on stormwater management and the watershed plan
Okay.
given by, Peter Buckian's office,
Oh, very nice.
yeah, in Interlaken.
Okay, cool.
That'll be on
They'll
the
be
website.
having it at the Interlaken Municipal. Okay.
At 6:30,
Awesome.
yeah. So there'll be all the other municipalities, the surrounding municipalities.
Yeah. What
We're
was the
gonna-
date on February?
Yep.
What was it?
Yep.
February.
Oh,
Will you to let me know?
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna-
interested.
It'll be on the, our website.
Oh, good. Okay,
Okay.
I'll look. All right. That's all.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you
Take
guys.
care.
See? Dave Brown.
Dave?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You're up.
You're up.
Oh, I don't have much, Mayor. I'm going to add to what Tom has stated about the snow.
Thanks.
Usually what I do is I keep in line with the governor on the declaration of state of emergency. And if that
On the right.
runs through Monday, then we may or may not be closed town hall for Monday. So I just wanted to add that to that. And
Dave,
the other item,
Dave, do you ever do in advance a delayed opening for town hall, like for Monday? Would
yeah, we'll be doing that too, depending on what the call is after the snow falls on Sunday. If there's a state of emergency, or if we can't get our parking lots cleaned up in time, because we generally usually save those for last to make sure that we get the neighborhoods and everything opened up first.
Right.
And then in regards to our parking lots, and make sure our sidewalks and there's safety for the employees to get into the building and the public.
Dave, do we have a remote, a work from home program?
Question.
We do not.
Can we look into one?
Yeah, we can. I have several examples from back from COVID.
Yeah, I'm not for Monday, obviously, but
Oh yeah, no, it won't be that fast. It would have to be something that be brought back to the governing body, and you guys would have to approve it and
What's
make it
that?
part of our personnel policy.
collect taxes?
Right from home.
Well, the essential workers.
Oh,
I think you mean once in a while, right? Like for a storm?
no,
Yeah,
just a
yeah, I'm
storm
sorry,
or
yes.
Hurricane.
Yeah, I
or-
wouldn't have a
Yeah.
problem. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would make sense.
I have a couple questions if we're going
Go ahead.
around. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Dave. I just have
Yeah.
a few questions. It's Grace now. Can you just give a little bit of information? I knew you were on vacation, so I didn't call you, but could you just give a little information about what the construction guarantees are on Resolution 5 and 6 on Old Farm Road, West Park Avenue, and South Roller Road, please?
They're building.
I'm actually,
That's
so
me.
I'm at a conference, but I'm always available to the councilwoman. You could call me.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But I'm going to, Jesse puts those
Yeah.
resolutions together and holds those funds, I believe, so I'm going to defer to her to speak to them if she could.
The ones.
Are there many
21
units?
No, it's just one home, and they're just,
They're both homes?
yes,
Okay.
individual homes. The developers agreement, I think that's for a warehouse. If it, but the resolution, that was for a warehouse on Valley Road,
South Roller.
so, let's see.
I just
Oh, no, there may, it was one, I have a different one that I'm looking at. 22A was to demolish an existing building and construct a new, it's a warehouse.
So that's a warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
On-
So that's not kept well.
No.
Oh, okay,
no, no,
okay,
no.
okay.
No, no, it's over back by,
Behind Costco, like in the
yeah,
industrial park.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. And then the others are just homes.
individual homes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Those you can always call me on too.
Oh, okay. I just
Yeah.
thought I had to call Dave. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, with those kind of
Okay.
things, especially with performance guarantees and developers agreements, and if you want the maps and the resolutions, I have all that
Oh,
to me.
perfect. Thank you. Okay. That's it. Thank you.
Okey-dokey. We don't have Flash tonight.
Oh, I do
Yes.
have a flag request
Okay.
from the District 11 Legislative Office to again fly the Greek flag from March 25th to March 26th.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
One
We've
day.
done it before, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think three years.
They were, I think they were first.
I think the
No?
other group was the
Indian?
No, the
Indians were
Indian
the
flag
first.
was the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah. And then they were second. Everybody okay with that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do we need a sign?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No. Just let them know.
Jesse, D2?
I don't have anything yet. I'm still waiting to get the numbers from Ricky.
Okay.
So I'll have that for the next meeting.
All right, then let's go around the horn. Rob?
So if I can take a minute, the resolution for the AI resolution is on the agenda, mentioned it last meeting.
Yep.
If I can spend, I don't know, a minute or two just to give you some highlights of what other towns have done relative to AI and how it can improve services, possibly save money, and help out overall. So just an idea, residents, and I sell this, full disclosure, this is what I do during the day. So as an example, AI virtual assistants, we call ours AVA. So handling permits, tax pickups, tax due dates, meeting info, reporting potholes. They can call 1-800 number, get a virtual assistant that you can simply speak to and say, I'd like to know when my taxes are due. Give me your social security number, your lot and block number, verify who you are. They can give you that information. When trash pickup is. Permits. Can I get a dog permit? This is what you need for a dog permit. So things like that, it'd be available 24/7. It can be in multiple languages. I know obviously our Latino population is growing and our Brazilian population is growing, so that would certainly help. Some other things, let's see what I can here. Permit licensing, as I said, faster approvals for permits, so they can say I need a permit to put a deck in. AI would provide them with the full list of all the documents that they need, send it out to them. They'd be able to answer any questions, clearer feedback, lessen the amount of time for the people in the department to do the work. The assistant can do all of that for them. And it's all based on the information we already have either on our website or within the databases. It would just pull that information. So building permits, temporary permits, business licenses, all that, and get into the finance. Ricky, this isn't against you, but we can certainly scan financial statements and things of that sort, look at any issues, probably improve financial transparency and make sure that there are no anomalies from that perspective. Staff, let's see here, what do I want to tell you about that? No, just meeting notes. We use something called Gong, which is an AI tool. It summarizes all the meetings. It records them, it summarizes them, provides an outline, provides a transcript if you need it. You can actually go on that website if you need to, click on a specific question or ask the question of the tool and say, hey, what decision was made on XYZ? It'll tell you exactly where it was, what the answer was. Just from a meetings perspective, it provides the agendas and all of that. Let me give you one more example. Nope, that's all I got. So that's...
How much does it cost?
No idea.
Hey, Dave, is that, in listening to what Rob was saying, similar to what that company XDuce does? Some of that stuff?
I believe so.
Okay.
What's the name of the company?
XDuce.
And it's all good stuff. I'm just coming out of an AI session here, and a lot of what Rob was saying was discussed in the AI session.
That's great.
Yep.
Love it.
So just want to, we're voting on it, so I don't know how many people, and if you have any other
I have a
questions.
question.
Yeah.
For the AI meeting minutes that you were just talking about, could that replace, to put it online onto the website?
So we
instead
use
of
Outlook today, so
someone else doing it?
Yeah, so Copilot actually has that built into it. So I don't know if we have any Copilot licenses. We can certainly, like Dave mentions he uses it, but I don't know how many people have licenses for that.
The town would need a license to use the AI for the meeting minutes? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry.
I'm not. So
No, okay.
an individual would need the license. I can sit here and use my license to record this meeting. It would summarize it, and then Jesse and or Amy could certainly edit it. And provide it.
Oh, okay.
But yes,
That would
it
be
does.
very helpful, though, to get meeting minutes out more timely.
But it's not just these meetings. It's meetings
No, I'm talking
within the
about all
organization.
yeah, that would be amazing.
Not even boards and councils. Dave has a meeting with Colleen. That meeting is recorded, summarized, all the minutes are taken, send it out. There's
That's
next
very
steps.
helpful.
Yeah. So,
Or there won't be
So
any
it-
jobs around, that's one or the other.
It's great.
Well,
it'll improve jobs.
I think, yeah.
And you don't
Especially in
want,
government.
you don't want verbatim minutes because if you see how people sound, ooh.
Yeah, no. But it's
Like,
editable. There's outlines,
you guys.
briefs. Yeah. That all.
I'll take what the clerk gives.
That's
Can I make
that's
a
great.
suggestion, if I may? I know I don't know how long it's been, 6 months, a year, where we moved the meetings from 5:30 to 7, or 6:30? 5
I
to
think we moved
5:30,
from 6 to 5:30.
6 to 5:30, and then from 7 to 6:30. Right? We were downstairs at 7.
It's 7, right?
It was 5 and 7.
Right.
We're 5:30 and 6:30 now. Can I suggest, given that it seems that we're trying to condense a lot of things into an hour, including closed session. Can I suggest we keep it at 5:30, but move the regular meeting to 7, giving us an hour and a half?
Well,
So what else do we have tonight?
Tonight, no, but we've been jammed.
Well,
But
it's
we're-
rare.
We've been
yeah.
jammed
But
for
with
the
two-
last 6
We only
months.
have one meeting though.
right, with 2 meetings a
That
month,
was
it
the
should
problem.
alleviate that. We were only having 1 meeting a month.
Okay, let's see how that works.
Yeah.
Now, we do have to cancel the first March meeting because we have the St. Patrick's Day
We're gonna
event.
do that? Okay.
So, yeah, we're gonna definitely have to cancel that one.
The first one in?
Yeah, Jen could not switch the date, so
Was that March 12th?
Jen tried to get a date other than that Thursday. She tried Friday, she tried Saturday, so
Is that Mar-
unfortunately she cannot, so.
March 8th, I think.
March 8th?
The 8th or the second one?
No, the first one,
8th.
whatever one the first one is.
March 8th?
I mean, maybe we can revisit what you are requesting in like a couple months, just to see.
Yeah, we'll see how it's going.
Okay.
100%. Yep.
Because I find it actually beneficial what Rob is talking about.
You could also come, I mean, I think this was briefly discussed last time, you can always come back here, up
Afterwards.
here after your regular meeting's over, in the event there's more to discuss than you have time for. There's no reason not to
Yeah,
continue.
we've come back up.
We've done that once.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that works. I'll ask you, even though Greg's not here, any updates on 1515? Logan?
That's a great question.
That would
Not
be
not
a,
that I- not that I'm aware of.
Dave
but,
Brown question.
maybe Dave can answer that.
Dave, any updates on?
Yeah, we're in the process, my office is in the process of procuring the auctioneer.
Okay. Bids to decide whether or not we're gonna do the bid versus auction.
Yeah, we need to get in at least
Okay.
3 quotes
Yep.
and then take a decision there on who we're going to choose. So let me clarify, did we not make the decision we're going auctioneer, or we're just looking at proposals right now?
I thought, I'll speak for myself, I thought we said we were gonna look at it, it seemed attractive, but that we were gonna get bids or quotes or proposals, whatever the official legal term is.
Yeah, it would just
Okay,
be
so
a
my
proposal.
directive is to come back to this body at the next meeting with the proposals.
Yep.
That works?
Yeah. Thank you.
Any updates on Bimbler? Did you talk to Greg after the last meeting?
No updates on Bimber since he last spoke to the governing body.
Okay. We'll do that in closed session. Okay, I'm good. Thank you, Mayor.
What do you have closed session? Tonight?
Are we gonna do it?
I don't, it depends on Dave and Kevin, I
I
don't,
know at the top, I'm here, but.
yeah. I don't know what, you know,
That's fine.
Dave will make, he'll decide after,
That's fine.
Great Sam.
Oh, no, I just,
No, I mean,
We're going
oh,
around.
I already asked my questions.
so you're done.
But thank you, yeah.
Fisher,
Yeah, I did want to talk a little bit about, my favorite subject, the e-bike law that was just put in place by the governor.
I just got a text about that, yeah, so if you could do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, so I will talk about it at the downstairs, what the rules are. But from our side of the fence, Dave, I think I'm seeing other towns are sending out blurbs about what the new laws are. So maybe once we get through the storm, and obviously nobody's riding bikes, or at least not many people are riding bikes now, but other towns are sending out like what the general gist of these rules are, and they're pretty sweeping. So
Yeah,
we got one
they
already.
did.
The
We got
Ocean
it.
Township Police
Yeah.
got one out.
Please
today.
send it out already.
And I think not just that, but I think a continuing process, because it is confusing, because basically they took all 3 classes away. They're basically saying 15 and older, you need a license. I don't think the DMV is even geared up for this process. You're going to need insurance, you're going to need a helmet, you're going to need all these things. So I guess it's a continuing process. It would be nice if we partnered up with the police department so they could, let these people know what's going on.
Okay.
Thanks, Deputy Mayor. That's exactly where I'm heading. I'm going to meet with the chief next week. I believe they gave us a runway of at least 3 or 4 months before it actually is effective.
So yeah, you have a 6-month run up.
Go ahead.
It's a 6-month
Yes.
run up, and even that's going to be here before you know it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get with the chief, we'll get the communication start flowing through Everbridge, social media, and our website.
And I think that's not even a bad idea to partner up with the school district and let them know, because those are the kids that are riding the bikes anyway. So it would be nice if they were partnered up on that also.
Great idea.
Okay?
Good deal.
Thank you.
Yep.
Dave, anything else?
No.
Okay. Rob, real quick, Economic Development Committee, where are we with that? I know we were.
What would you like to do?
Well, you and Weinstein were on it, so I don't know what you guys were planning. I don't know where we are. I know we had talked about Route 35 revitalization and some other ideas. So where are we right now?
I was waiting for direction after Jeff left.
Direction. I thought you guys weren't you guys doing it together?
Correct, but he's no longer here, so do you want me to take over?
I would. Yeah.
Perfect, done.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yep.
All right.
Let's do it, and then get something on the agenda here, and start moving. Mayor's Wellness, Fisher is working on that. We do have an invite to Asbury Parks Mayor's Wellness next meeting that they have. I'll get you the date and time. I spoke to Wendy Glassman over there, who is on the committee, and I said it would be a pretty good idea if we can, piggyback some stuff that they have and, enhance what, we want to build over, the 2026. Dave, I'm sure you've got a couple of the, standard ones that we have for the year, but we're going to start getting into more of a schedule, so we'll bounce off with Wendy and then introduce her.
I'd like to do that. I also was going to meet with Mike Patrico. I wanted to give him a little time, but I want to get together with him and put a little schedule out together. I have 2 things on the schedule already, and then, of course, we'll see if we can find Kenny Pickett again and all those other great things that we like to do.
Yeah, that'll be good. Okie dokie.
I do have one question.
Yeah.
Kind of made me think of something. I know we kind of talked about this a little bit, about having the council rotate to have open appointments for residents to come in and, express their concerns about whatever it is. Can we start that? When can we start that? How would the logistics work?
Yeah, you could do it at any point. Absolutely. Yeah.
But could we, social media that and advertise
Yeah,
it? Like,
absolutely.
hey,
Yeah.
from
Yep.
2 to 4 on Wednesday, and where would
you got conference center. The conference rooms and wherever you want to go.
Wanted permission? That's fine.
Absolutely. Yeah. No,
Thank
it's
you.
Good. It's good. We we all meet. I'm in here, in and out. So I'm more on call me and meet you down there. I'm pretty flexible on it. So.
And if you want to use this room, check with Public Works. They
Okay.
schedule this room, so say I'm going to be here Tuesday, 3 to 4, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll
You can get
schedule the room
scheduled
for
and
you.
stuff.
Yeah.
And
Once we get AI, you can schedule it, with the whole schedule and everything.
I like
One meeting.
AI. I really do.
Right.
It's very helpful.
Can't stand
Good.
it.
There's so many good
I
things.
called the
you could
doctor's
do.
office
good
today.
to
It was,
send
Yeah,
it was like
yes.
I wanted to
I get it.
strangle the AI voice. I'm like, this is
Yeah,
not what I
No,
need.
you gotta do
you
it
know what,
right.
as a
It's
guest,
better
the
than
ones that
Siri.
rap, yes.
Yeah, it's bad too.
Kevin, Dave, you guys have anything for closed?
I don't know. Dave?
No, I don't have anything there.
Okay.
It can wait. It's not.
If you have something, we should. We got time. So.
It's an update, so
In
just
close?
asking for an update. Yeah.
All right. So then let's motion to go into closed session.
So moved.
All in favor?
Bye.
Second.
The tree and the environmental commission meetings, are they open to the public or no?
Yes, should be.
Yeah, they're public bodies.
Okay, I didn't know. Thank you.
All right. I'll remind everybody that all Township Council meetings will be audio and video taped. Okay, can I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Napolitani,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Fisher,
Here.
Councilmember Zachara,
Here.
and Talarico.
Here.
Can we please stand for a pledge of allegiance and remain standing as we do a silent prayer? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied, and a copy of the annual notice was sent to the Asbury Park Press and the Coaster, posted in Town Hall, filed in the office of the municipal clerk on December 18th, 2025. There are 2 emergency exits to my right that'll take you to the front of the building, and 1 to the back that'll take you to the rear of the building. Please make sure that all cell phones are turned off, and if you need to make a call, kindly step outside, make a call out there. Going to start off with council comments. Start down there with Deputy Mayor Dave Fisher.
Thank you, Mayor. I wanted to give the township a update on the e-bike legislation that Governor Murphy just signed. As you know, this has always been a passionate subject of mine, but it's happened, and unfortunately or fortunately, there's lots of rules now. So any bike, doesn't matter the class anymore. There used to be 3 classes of e-bikes. Now there are any bike with 2 wheels and pedals that goes 20 miles an hour is now considered an e-bike. You will now need a license. Anybody over the age of 15 needs a license similar to the moped licenses. And unfortunately, kids under 15 are not going to be allowed to ride these things. You will have to insure these things. You're going to have to take a test. So it's all going to get rolled out. You have a 6-month grace period, which I'm thinking is going to be a little tight for everybody. And it's going to be, maybe more complicated than I thought it was going to be initially. I thought safety still, in my opinion, should have been more important, but it looks like it's going to be, a regulated type of thing. There may be some pushback from Americans with disabilities on this, and I think that's fine. You can take this to court, I would imagine. But we're going to partner up with the police department. We're going to be letting this information out on a frequent basis just so everybody's up to speed. And we discussed in council meeting, we're going to probably try to partner up with the school district so this information gets out to everyone, because it is going to happen quickly, and there's going to be quite a bit of confusion about that. Last thing I just want to say is, and I'm sure the mayor's going to touch on this, big storm coming. I just want everybody to be safe out there, and just understand these guys need time and patience to get the roads clear. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Councilman Sarah.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to let everybody know about the Community Service Award winners for the Chamber of Commerce. We have our annual scholarship luncheon coming up on March the 24th. If you have students in the greater Ocean Township area and are going to college, you can go on our website and find the application for scholarships there. In addition to the award ceremony for the scholarships, we also do, as I said, community service awards. And if I may, Mayor, we have a longevity award for not-for-profit this year for, you're my favorite organization, the Italian American Association of the Township of Ocean, for their 50th year in serving the community of Ocean Township. Outstanding Community Service Award is Diane Raver, the Executive Director of the New Jersey Film Academy. Lifetime Achievement Award, Paul Edelson, formerly the president of the Historical Society. Distinguished Community Service Award, again, our one and only Michael Sorrentino, Chief of the Ocean Township Police Department. Community Ambassador, Sheriff Sean Golden, And the unsung heroes are the 2 police officers who saved the child's life in Asbury Park. John Walsh and I apologize. If you're looking, I apologize. I don't have their names on here on this document.
John Walsh is a former Ocean Township graduate, which
Exactly.
is awesome.
Yes.
Love that.
Absolutely.
That's a cop over there as well.
Yep. And his partner, along with the resident that also helped, all 3 of them were recognizing. So again, the ceremony is Tuesday, March the 24th. It is always a sellout. Get your tickets early. And if you have any questions, you can go to gotcc.org for the information. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Sounds good. Councilwoman Tallarico.
Thank you, Mayor. I met with the chair of the Environmental Committee today, Julia Sermonte Valente, and she shared many updates about all the hard work the committee is doing. We also reviewed and discussed putting a tangible, workable plan and time frame together regarding the placement and planting of the trees for the forestry program. The next meeting for the Shade Tree and Environmental Commission is February 5th. 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock here upstairs in the meeting room, and the public is welcome to that. Let me see. I had a few things. I wanted to just reiterate that there will be office hours for council members to meet with residents rolling out on social media soon. So residents are able to contact us and come in and speak with us. And I also want to thank our town clerk for providing the agenda early on Saturday this week, and I really do appreciate that so much, so thank you, Jessie. And I think there was one more thing. Just everybody stay safe out there with the snowstorm, and if there is a need for the warming center, please stay on social media and the town will provide that for you. So thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Real quick, we have St. Patrick's Day celebration in memory of Marge Edelson on March 12th between 6 and 10 at the Renaissance in Ocean Township. Our very own Stephen and Joey Falco over there. You got corned beef. They've got a happy hour with past hors d'oeuvres. I'm reading off my sheet here that I got from Jen. We have a buffet dinner with dessert and corned beef. And of course, we have the fabulous Eddie Testa Band. I can't wait to see Eddie that night. Maybe I'll get up on stage and sing a song with him. It is $55 a person or $100 a couple. Please try to join us. All are welcome. We also have an impending storm coming up. I am strongly suggesting that everybody stay off the roads and let our road crew get the roads clear. Please be patient. And I'm not talking like I don't know what I'm talking about, because I do snow removal myself. It's going to be dangerous out there. This is a pretty serious storm coming in. There's going to be reports out on all the social media. So please be cognizant of that. If you have cars that can get in a driveway, please move them onto your driveway, off the roads. Make sure that you stay safe. Please check on your neighbors, because right after this storm, it is going to drop drastically. I think the high next Friday is 20, so it's going to be cold, and it's going to stay cold. Please be safe. We will have a warming station set up. OEM has been on top of this storm for the last few days. Thank you, Tommy Rue, for our last update. Appreciate everything that our men and women are doing to keep this town safe. We have public questions on resolutions and vouchers. All matters listed under the consent agenda are considered routine by the Township Council and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired on any item, that item will be considered separately. The purpose of the public portion is to solely ask questions and understand resolutions that appear on the agenda, and is not an occasion for public hearing on an ordinance. All questions not related on an item on this agenda should be asked during the public comments portion at the conclusion of the meeting. Since we do not have anybody in the audience tonight, do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I offer consent for resolution 1 through 9.
Second,
Second.
roll call.
Achara,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Kaplan, Tellerico,
Yes.
and Napolitani.
Yes. Vouchers in the amount of $8,871,168.24. Someone please offer.
I offer consent for voucher 1.
Second,
Second.
roll call.
Achara,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tellerico,
Yes.
and Napolitani.
Yes. Ordinances up for introduction. Ordinance 2532, which is an ordinance to amend Chapter 12 of the Revised General Ordinances of the Township of Ocean, 1965, authorizing a stop intersection at various locations in the Township of Ocean. Can someone please introduce Ordinance 2532?
I'd like to move to introduce ordinance 2532.
Second,
Second.
roll call.
Achara,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tellerico,
Yes.
Napolitani.
Yes. Now that will have its public hearing at our next meeting on the 12th of February. Ordinance 2533, which is an ordinance to amend Chapter 12 of the Revised General Ordinances of the Township of Ocean, 1965, prohibiting parking in front of mailboxes. Someone please introduce Ordinance 2533.
I'd like to move to introduce ordinance 2533.
Second,
Second.
roll call.
Achara,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tellerico,
Yes.
Napolitani.
Yes. That too will have its public hearing on the 12th of March. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Motion to adjourn has been approved. Thank you.